Right, here we go then, Scott. Mushroom Gorge. Now, I've written the notes out for you, so you can see what's going on. Now we start on the E up to the A. Second line. Okay, now the next line here. Go up this time. Now a better way to play that second part is like this. Stay on the A and then use the C here. And follow the top notes. Okay, so that whole thing again. There we go, that's the first bit. Alright, moving on to the second part. We'll concentrate on this as a section at a time. So the first section goes like this. The second one is just slightly different, that it ends on the G rather than the C. Now the third line is like the first, only that it carries on. Now this last line here, where the pause is, can be a bit tricky, and how you want to do that is position your 5 fingers, thumb is over the G and the A is covered on the finger. So you've got the G, the A, the B, the C and the D. Okay, and that's all of those notes within there. So it's just a case of getting the right rhythm within your fingers. So from there, let's do that little bit again. And the last bit. So the whole of that last line. And obviously, depending on how fast your fingers work, will depend on how fast you're going to play that. Right, so the whole thing is... Okay, Scott, moving on to the second bit. This is the bass section bit now, with that whappy bass thing going on. Okay, these are the notes. You notice that these 2 notes are on their own before it starts. So these are like the notes that become before the beat. And there's a line across this one, which you'll see. That'll make sense in a second to you as to why I've put that. Okay, so you might want to pause that and write the notes down if you want. Okay, and now we'll give it a go. I'll warn you now, it's going to sound slightly weird, because obviously I'm doing this on a piano rather than the instrument that it's on. So, let's concentrate just on this little section here. So it starts like this. Okay, let's do that again, just that section. on to this second line. Now these go like this, where you've got and then all four together. Okay, so that section there, and then the last line. Okay, that's quite a tricky bit, that is, so I'll play it slowly for you till you get it. Quite tricky, that. Okay, Scott, we'll go on to the last section now, where you obviously see I've moved the keyboard back up. Right, these are the notes for this, whether you want to pause the video. Now notice that there's a bit there in brackets. That'll make sense. If you notice, it's exactly the same as that line there, but in brackets, and I'll explain why. What you're going to do, let's just concentrate on the first line first. So it goes up like this. Okay, that last line, first line again, sorry. So this line now. And again, from the E. Okay, now this line here, okay, and what you do, when you hit that note, you in your left hand hit the next note next to it, which is the F. So it goes... and then with both of them is the four notes at the end. So again, okay, does that make sense to you? I hope. So where you do this from here, you carry it back down, but at the same time as striking the last G, you hit the F here. So it's both notes together. So it's like this. Okay, and then obviously from there on it's drums, and you start the whole presses again. Good luck!